Okay, so friggin', you're probably not going to recognize the places on accounts of what we did yesterday. Check this out. Holy shit. Got a new shelf, but I bucked up because when I measured how high the forklift would go, I just measured the forks and I had it wrote down from last time. So then I was just like, well, we can put this just a little bit higher, but then on accounts of the forks will get up there, but when you're lifting a pallet, like you lift it from like inside the pallet on, you know, so like the bottom of the pallet. So I can't get the insulations up there and it's all screwed to the wall and this and that, and yeah, I'd rather get a new forklift that'll lift a few inches higher than take that down again. But I also, we pulled the John Deere into the shop, so I'll get into what we're going to be doing with that. And also, I got the Arians over there on accounts that it was right in the middle of the road when we were moving some shit over here, but we're going to drag that out and see about working on it a little bit. But I got to go get some mail for a sec and I'll be right back. So friggin' rights, I got a few things here, but first I'll go through this box that I got from you Dizzy. But I got this one from Beavis and Sigrid. Beavis and Sigrid when they were down. Friggin' gave me that one, so that was awesome of them. And this is one you Dizzy sent me, frig sack. He also sent some extra belts for the bike there, different things, and all that markers from the party. And then he sent a couple decals, a couple friggin' decals he did. Yeah, and a couple wheels for wheelie bars, something like a wheelie bar sort of thing. Some electrical tape, spark plug, a little tractor, and some extra handlebar antlers, because I guess they're like just aluminums and sometimes they bust, so we sent extra ones, friggin' rights. And then like a little cigarette bike. And there's a moth from Americas. Anyways, we'll get into what I picked up today. So first I got this one, and this one's from Russ in Iowa, and it's a bunch of big huge bags and stuff. He's seen my insulation problem and he's decided to send me some bags, so friggin' rights, thanks for that, buddy. And yeah, they look like they're pretty big ones, but I'll have to get into that in a minute. But and then I got a little envelope here. Oh, it's got some decals into it. Frig sack. This one's from Kronkus 36. It says a bunch of different things about the decals and stuff, and one's for Boogie, one's for Jim, and one's for Greasy Old Pug one there. And friggin' rights, he's not too far. He's in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Frig sack, 150 miles from Sault Ste. Sigrid. But yeah, that's a bit of a truck still. Let's check out these decals. Oh shit, those are nice decals right there. Son of a bitch. So maybe that'll have to be the first decal on the blue cabinet, eh? Probably. And then I've got a last one here for frig sack. Note gone. Note gone. But this was a guy's dog shite picking up business, and that was him signed for picking up dog shite. But that sucks. I seem to have misplaced the letter. Yeah, it's gone. Apologize. Maybe I'll find it. Maybe I'll find it in a minute. But anyways, let's take a look at the John Deere for a sec. So we decided we're going to stab the Dirt Greasy Subaru from Nelson and the John Deere there. But I wanted to examinate the play and the cigarette there with the steering cigarette. You can't really see it too bad from well, the tires are up in the air, but if you get down under here, this piece here is all flappy, so when this one's going like this, it kind of got to go and then go and then go sort of thing. So looks like you just sort of unscrew that guy, this little friggin' bolt, friggin' antler holder on or antler thing. Well, then you can just turn this thing, and then hopefully we can just turn it half a turn or something and tighten it up and put the cigarette back in, and that'll fix that problem, because it's got big heavy duty cigarettes and there's absolutely no play in any of that stuff. So frig sack, and it's got a big greasy steering antler into it, and there's no play in that. So, but haven't really decided 100% if I should FIPS it for mowing or romp it. the Subaru will bolt right up in there, and the clutch and everything will work, and I won't have to cock around, so these belt antlerizers will work for getting the blade to operate and stuff like that. But you know, the deck's needs a little bit of work, and it's not too bad. A couple pulleys, weld a couple cigarettes onto it and stuff, a couple things broke off and this and that, but you know, gonna put an engine into it, see how it works, and if it's a good unit, gonna have to burn a couple of these off on accounts of the fuel tank on the what's it, and there's sharp friggin' widowmakers right there, so we gotta get rid of those. But so anyways, hopefully by the end of the day we'll be driving this thing around and checking out all the cigarettes onto it and stuff, and different things. Friggin' we gotta get that airings out and friggin' cut the friggin' pedals apart, and you know, get that going and stuff too, figure out what we're doing with it and whatnot. And big thanks for the mails and different things. Friggin' I lost the letter, but the dick's name's Craig, he did. And let's go check out the friggin' decal here. It's a friggin' classy decal right there. Look at that. That is a friggin' classy decal. First one on the blue cabinet it is. And of course, don't forget to check out Dizzy's frig sack. Friggin' have to take the bike out for a romp. Check this out. It rained like a hooer last night, and we got like a mud berm. Oh shit. So anyways, it's gonna be another busier as frig day. Friggin' we were up all friggin' night, friggin' situating the shop and this and that, and tried to drag everything in because it just pissed poured last night big times, different things. But so yeah, if I friggin' keep friggin' carrying on, this John Deere's never gonna get done, so I better friggin' call her a cigarette for now. And so probably tomorrow's movie will have friggin' running John Deere's into it. Either that or a John Deere fire, who knows. But anyways, there you go, another Dicker Pug 1 production. So until tomorrow.
Don't let the watchers get you.